In this video, I'm going to give a preview of the October 2025 BTO launch. Let's talk about Bishan BTO. This is a very exciting project because it's located in a mature town and also near the north-south MRT line, which means an easy commute for those working in the CBD area. This project will offer 530 units of 2-room flexi, 3-room, and also 4-room flats. So the project is kinda on the smaller side based on the unit numbers. In terms of facilities, it will have a preschool and also a kidney dialysis center. According to the internet, the last time a BTO was launched in Bishan town, it was back in 2020. So the demand for the area must have been bottled up for some time. The location is near good schools, which has proven to be a very important factor for Singaporeans. Besides, there's not much open space in Bishan anymore, at least near MRT station. So we don't know when will there be another BTO around here. To make it worse, this project, as I said, is kind of small because it only has around 530 units. So I believe this BTO would be very competitive and definitely oversubscribed. The question is just how bad would it be? In terms of classification, without a doubt, this will get slapped by a 10-year MOP given its convenient location. The only question is whether it will be a plus or a prime. But given how Toa Payoh Ascent was classified as a prime project in the July BTO launch, I'm guessing this Bishan BTO will be classified as prime as well. Now let's talk about the location. Okay, so this is the map that HDB gave. If we look at the Google map, I think the comparable area is actually this one. Currently, there is this low-rise building over here. Probably it will get torn down or something. If you are wondering where is the nearest MRT station, so it's here. So according to Google map, it's about 650 meters. So you just walk several blocks. I think it's still doable, but it's up to you. Probably some people would be more comfortable to take a short bus ride. That's also possible. In terms of view, I think it's difficult because the plot is surrounded by high-rise building, other residential buildings. So I think the only chance that you would get is if you have a flat that is facing this football field. Probably that's it, because other section you see this is high-rise building. This is also another HDB complex. So indeed, this is not a place where you apply if you want to get like scenic view. Definitely there's no ocean view or things like that around here. In terms of amenities, as mentioned, Junction 8 Mall is just over here, and then around that area there are quite a lot of shops, so it should be very convenient, like if you want to go to the clinic or to the dentist. So as you can see, Bishan Public Library is here, CPF Bishan building is here, also got community club. Besides the MRT station, you also have the big Bishan bus interchange, so that should be very convenient. In terms of school options, as you can see, there are quite a lot of school options at different level: secondary school, primary school, junior college, etc. So I am guessing that would be a very important factor for families in consideration when they want to apply to this particular BTO. In terms of the noise level, if we look at this is just like a small road. It's not so big. So I think it should not be too noisy. And then other than that, the area is pretty much already built, so I don't think we need to worry so much about potential construction noises, which is different versus if you apply for a BTO in Mount Pleasant or in Keppel, right? Because those areas are still being transformed, but this one is already pretty much built, so we don't have anything to worry so much about a noise factor. Okay, so what do I think about the project? What I like about it is that it is still within walking distance to the MRT station, even though I think some people would say that it's a little bit far. But I think 650 meters is still okay lah, especially because around the area there are a lot of shops, got malls, supermarket, etc. So it should not feel that long of a walk, in my opinion. And I also appreciate that it is Bishan MRT station, so if you work in the CBD area, it should be an easy commute to work. I also like that there are a lot of amenities within walking distance. You can go to the mall, there are plenty of shops, even public library, or you can even cycle or jog in the Bishan Ang Mo Kio Park nearby. So quite convenient. There are also a lot of good school options for families. And in terms of resale potential and also rental value potential, I think there's no doubt lah. This would definitely be a $1 million resale flat producer in the future. And then if you want to rent out rooms, should be very easy as well. And then if you have a health condition, you would have a kidney dialysis center on the site, so that should be helpful for the family as well. On the other hand, what don't I like about the project? Well, honestly, it's a bit difficult to find the fault for this particular project because it does have a lot of genuine strong points. What I probably could be critical of would be the high entry price. But then again, due to the high comparable resale transaction prices nearby, you definitely cannot compare the prices in Bishan BTO with Fernvale at Sengkang or with Yishun project, right? Definitely this one is not a budget option. And then I also don't like the fact that this project would have a very limited two-room flexi, especially for first-timer singles, because if you do the math, even though the project has around 130 units of two-room flexi, but then 100 of them will be allocated to seniors, only 65% of the balance would be allocated to first-timer singles, which translates about 20 units only. So I don't recommend singles to apply here because the competition rate would be definitely sky high. So don't apply unless you are feeling super lucky. And then speaking about competition, I am guessing this is one of those projects that will be ultra competitive. I am predicting that even 3-room will be oversubscribed in this project. So typically, if a project is slapped with a 10-year MOP, 3-room is on the lower side in terms of application rate. That is the typical scenario, but for this project, because of the location is very appealing, I'm guessing even 3-room would be oversubscribed. I mean, obviously for other flat types, the 2-room flexi and also 4-room, for sure it will be oversubscribed as well. It's just a matter of what is the exact number. Overall, I think this project is a solid choice. Personally, if I'm on the market to apply for a BTO, this would be one of the top contender in my opinion. If you want to know more about other projects, check out my other videos in this channel. To get exclusive contents and support my work, click the join button to be part of the online family. Your support means a lot to keep us independent. Don't forget to join the membership and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye!